Hey, what's up everybody? Dustin here with Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Today I'll be showing you how to change the oil on the Can-Am Maverick X3. Alright, so today we're going to show you how to change out the engine oil and filter on the 2017 Can-Am Maverick X3. Now when it comes to keeping up on your vehicle's basic maintenance, it's a key thing to do, especially if you want to protect your investment and be able to enjoy the adventures to come. Now Can-Am recommends that you change out the engine oil and filter it every 50 to 100 hours depending on usage. So if you're out there riding this thing really hard, subjecting it to some extreme conditions, you'll definitely want to change out the engine oil and filter it every 50 hours or earlier. Now if you're not out there riding this thing really hard, you can change it at every 100 hours. So today we're going to show you how to do just that. Alright, to do this job, we're just going to need a few things. We've got some rags, gloves, safety glasses, and contact cleaner to keep things clean. Then we've got our Can-Am 4-stroke synthetic oil change kit, which will come complete with the oil filter, crush washers, O-ring, and 4 quarts of oil. Then we've got our drain pan to collect the oil, and a Drifter's Moto Flex funnel. Then we've got a few tools here. We've got our 8mm, 10mm socket, and a 17mm socket with drivers. And then we've got our torque wrenches here as well. And as always, be sure to reference your service manual for specific information, procedures, torque specs, and safety information. To begin, we need to warm up the engine, so start the vehicle and let it idle for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then shut the vehicle down. Alright, so we're here at the back side of the vehicle, passenger rear, and we're about to drain the engine oil now that we've got the engine warm. Now there's 2 drain bolts that we need to remove. We've got a 10mm hex head and a 17mm hex head that are located in this area underneath the engine. Now, for your viewing convenience, we're going to go ahead and pull this skid plate so that you can see exactly where they're located and what they look like. But if you're doing this at home, you don't have to pull the skid plate. Instead, you can use the Drifter's Moto Flex funnel. Really awesome funnel. It's flexy, it's bendy. You can get it into a lot of crazy places so that you can collect your oil. So placing this in between the engine and the drain pan allows for you to cleanly collect the oil into your drain pan without making a mess. So let's show you how to drain the oil. All right, so we're here at the bottom side of the engine. Back side of the vehicle's facing that way, front side's facing that way. We've got 2 drain bolts here. We've got a 10mm hex head and we've got a 17mm hex head. This larger one will be our magnetic drain plug. Now we're gonna place a drain pan underneath this. We'll crack the smaller one, the 10mm free first, let the oil drain out, and then we'll move on to the 17mm. Take the drain plug washers and remove them from the drain plugs. Next, we need to inspect the magnetic drain plug for any type of metallic shavings that may be attached to it. Spray them off and clean them with some contact cleaner. Install the new crush washers onto the drain plugs. Torque the magnetic drain plug to 22 foot-pounds. Torque the smaller secondary drain plug to 11 foot-pounds. Once the drain plugs are installed and torqued to spec, take some contact cleaner and clean off the residual oil. And wipe clean with a rag. Next, we can replace the engine oil filter. It's located on the right side of the engine underneath the exhaust. First, we'll remove the 3 bolts. Then we can remove the oil filter cover. Be sure to have some rags handy because it may get a little messy. Remove the oil filter. Reinstall the new oil filter. Be sure to have the rubber side facing downwards when installing it. Press the oil filter into place and make sure that it fully seats. Then we can replace the oil filter cover's O-ring. Before replacing the O-ring, be sure to give the oil filter cover a good cleaning. Before installing the oil filter cover, make sure to lubricate the O-ring. Reinstall the oil filter cover. Reinstall the 3 fasteners and torque them to 7.4 foot-pounds. All right, so we're here at the back side of the machine, the driver's rear. We're right behind the shock and just above the clutch cover. Now the fill location, or the dipstick, is located right behind this outlet duct and one of the inlet ducts. Now, so that you can get a better view of what's going on back here, we're gonna go ahead and remove the outlet duct and one of the inlet ducts. All right, so here's where the dipstick is located. Again, it's right behind the outlet duct and one of the inlet ducts. Now, before we remove this, we wanna make sure that this area is nice and clean, just so that way we don't have any loose debris fall into the fill area here. Once you have the area clean, you can then remove the dipstick. Next, we can place our funnel. Then we can add 3.7 quarts of engine oil. Now that we've got about 3.7 quarts added to the engine, we can now install the dipstick. Once we've got the dipstick installed, we can start the machine and run it for about 30 seconds to a minute. Turn the engine off. We'll let it set for about an additional 30 seconds to 1 minute. Then we will pull the dipstick, clean it off, reinstall the dipstick, thread it into place and fully seat it. Remove the dipstick and check the final engine oil level. If the level is too high, you will need to remove some oil. If the level is too low, you will need to add some oil. And that's it. Changing out the engine oil and filter on your X3 is an easy task that will help you to get the most out of your machine and keep your engine in good shape. Now, if you have any questions or concerns as to what we've done here today, feel free to leave a comment below and we'll be sure to get an answer back to you. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more product spotlights, tests, and how-tos. And see our website at RockyMountainATVMC.com, where we have the largest selection of parts, apparel, and accessories for your side-by-side, ATV, and motorcycle. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and keep the wrenches turning.